Alright, so today on the wonderful, lovely Gamingmadirocks. Now this is going to be roughly my last recording for the night because frankly, it is 8, almost 8 o'clock and I need to get into some live streaming. And last time we checked on is we had Vanille bites. We are starting to get the core. Christina knew and stuff. We're going to educate a lot of these guys. Are going to get educated in some form of networking. If they are fully prepared. If they're not, we get them educated in something that we can. Now, we could release this, but we are releasing this in June next month, so that we can get it out and ready. We're going to market a press release. No, let's just do a press build, I guess. And then we'll go for a review on it. We'll market a press release on 3D now. And we'll see where things go. 2D Vanille. We'll reiterate on it because frankly it needs to get very good. We want to be able to make sure that they're going to loot your property. Burglars looted again. It's like, what? We just made 50,000. We're going to need to start making some games for it too. So maybe we start working on getting a games team. Maybe we go into all companies and see Worth. They have Super Corp is worth that much. Where am I? Vanille. So we could buy Super Corp, and I think what we'll do is we'll go to products. They basically made audio, 2D editors, and things like that. Details. I want to buy you guys again. You have to own all the stock in the company first. We'll do a subsidiary of it. And we will... is overdue. Release it. We'll do a $25,000 budget again. I don't know why it keeps doing it to core, but whatever. We'll do 25,000 copies. I know it might not be a lot, but for what's on there. So now we do have our... Oh, it's not even meeting demand. We'll give them some more. We'll give them 25,000. No, we'll give them 100. And then, so 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. Okay. Now I'm heading into bankruptcy though. But if we manage and we go into our subsidiary, I should have bought the subsidiary. So we'll educate you in networking. We'll educate you in system. Okay. Now, I wanted to go in to all companies to financial. We have a little bit into savings. I will withdraw a little bit into from savings. I'll withdraw a little bit. Need to go to all companies. Subsidiary details. We want to drop. I'm going to drop in a little. I'm going to drop in at least deposit at least a little bit more into them. Charts. I probably shouldn't have really bottom. But if they go out of business, we can sell some of these, or we can get some of these ported onto our system. So we own these now. Some of them aren't in Inventor. I want to trade out that IP. If they're not Inventor for it, trade it out. Kingdom. Yeah, if they're not, we'll trade the IP. If they're not the inventor, like Science Studio, yeah, they didn't start out inventing it, but they did come out and invent the sequels to it. So, now if we go to your releases and we say no, I want to port the document. No, I want to port Kingdom. I actually do want to port the document, though. The document 6, I want to port it. Core team, I want to port it to Vanille OS for document for that. But I also want to change the price, and I want to reduce that down to about 50. No, let's do that to about 30 though, because that way, no way our off documents are gonna start there. And some of these, like the audio tool, amplitude phase, I just want to see if we can trade the IP off. No, we're not going to trade it off if it's that little. But we can port, what we'll do is we can port that. Let's get that ported to Vanille OS as well. So that we can actually have an audio tool, some other older audio tools, and stuff, so that we can start gathering some more support. We're going to need to, we could make a sequel, I guess. And if we do, it had all of these in it. Audio playback, it didn't. I'm not putting audio playback in it, though. I guess so. I want to put in clip art, allow clip art to be in there. I want to, no, definitely want to put a dictionary in there. Networking. No bug reports silly resolve on their own. I think if we do this, it's going to take us about a year to develop. And if we do a new one, it's going to take us about 2 years. But I think adding a little bit to it for the document, just adding something, like you do need charts, like we did add, we're adding clip art, we're adding a dictionary to it. And it's going to be called we're going to call it document Vanille. Vanille. But it's an older software, and we're only going to charge, $60 for it. And we're going to add this to Vanille OS. And we'll add Vanille OS, and we'll also do the frame. Sign Studio 11 is the only one that can support it. Let's support it. Frame styles. Let's go with frame styles 8 because that's basically newer technology. It's gonna. So if we do frame styles 7. I think what we'll do is we'll do it to about there. We don't need a big huge stack. I think we could actually. I think what we'll do is let's just do it with modern system. And then what we'll do is we'll develop this. We'll develop the Vanille document Vanille, and yeah, so we're getting some of these older ones. We're gonna support that one still. We're still gonna support that one because we are we're gonna still support that. Now, I'm gonna still support it and stuff. So those are still gonna be supported because we are actually reporting. We can cancel support on that, but we are still going to see that the Office active users, they're going to start moving and more active. We're just porting it to modern, even though there isn't any support for it. Any support, we're still going to put that out there. We're going to put that as a high priority over the porting the amplitude phase to it. Because I really am wanting to get a document there, and if we can get since we all have the only IP, I want to make another one on it, and that's why the core team's heavily focusing on the document Vanille. A subsidiary is running out of money. They're working on a release of December 14. Let's deposit 6 more. Let's deposit 300, 3,000, 30,000. We need just 30,000, 300,000. We'll deposit that much in there. 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because with us supporting the document 8 on it, it's got support for it. Just because, you know, it's allowing us to have a little bit more of older such things, and since the document has 0 active, we're still going to keep it support just in case, because we do now have a document in there, and we are kind of keeping these guys, our subsidiary, afloat. We will educate you more into system. And we're doing pretty good, pretty swell for us. You'll buy Vanille 6. If we order copies, we'll do that. We'll just order what requires, and Vanille Bytes, we'll order a little bit more on that. We're not going to order too much because, frankly, how is 6 has 200, and Vanille Bytes has a lot of active users, but see, we released something, you know, we released one thing with everything on it. We can probably release another one. Since the OS team's not really doing much of anything, I want to assign the OS team to that as well. Just because they're not doing much of anything. Let's develop another OS. This time, we're still gonna go to operating system. We're gonna go with Vanille OS. Now we're gonna make sure that we do. We're gonna add cloud backup to it, and an app store finally for it. Now it's still gonna take us some time to get it done. If we did a phone OS, auto update app store. If we did a phone OS, it's only going to take us about 3 years. We did a console one, and we say we do everything on it. Do microphone, and we have do that. I think we will stick to doing a computer, and we'll do Vanille. We'll do it based off of Vanille, and we will cloud backup. It's still going to take us about 5 years to get it done, but it's actually, if we do it on the, if we set that to the OS team, it's still going to take us about 5 years. Can we use an existing? Did we use? And we can do that, and it's going to add cloud backup and an app store to it. And it's only going to take us 3 years, notifications and stuff. We don't want to get into legal trouble, but what we can do is we can basically set everything up by literally a little bit. It's not going to take us as long. What I'm thinking is we'll drop that down. Wait, is that our own? Yeah, nope, that's our own. So, if we can get this, if we can get everything up by 1 year, let's try to keep it, our audio is going to be great. I want to get 3D rendering to modern. Our networking, I just want to get everything that we can possibly to the latest tech. But not have it as, and then we say, and we're still gonna offer 50 for it. and develop. No, call it Vanille OS. Vanille OS 2. But instead, we're going to do this in Roman numerals. So develop. Yes. Develop the document Vanille. Let's market 3D Vanille one final time. Press build. And announce a release date. Vanille 3D. Upcoming releases. We got, well, Trial Frames is being released. So Trial Frames is going to be released in December of that year. We're going to release this one. We're going to release this year in December. Even though that we already have one, and then we're also going to sign develop the announce this year as well, since it is our own release anyway. No, actually, I do want to let's market that a later date. We'll have Super Corp review it. Let's market this. A press release on this. The OS team has some service. And bug reports, I guess. I didn't even educate you. Networking. Let's do a little bit of audio in you, I guess, because frankly, we'll reiterate on it because it's not that great. And the iteration there. Now, 3D Vanille is on something that's an old, outdated software. So marketing, release that marketing for 3D Vanille. Mirror off OS. I want to cancel that. I want to cancel that for right now. I want to assign OS team to help with 2D Vanille. As frankly, they're going to need it. They need it desperately. Some of them might not have what they're needing. Vanille OS is going to start getting some more stuff to it, so we'll get, like we're getting 2D Vanille and 3D Vanille for it. Vanille OS, let's do 200. No, let's do 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000 on it. So what I want to do right now is I want to get 3D Vanille and 2D Vanille out. No, we can cancel support for that, and we'll cancel support on those. But they are ported over so that they can actually still get access to it if they have like an old copy of something lying around. Rent Vanille. Release that. We'll do a press build. And I'll set a review on it because it is so close. We'll have Super Corp. With Rick, you might. We'll end that. We'll iterate on it. I want to do one iteration. Now, Vanille OS has done us some really good, and it's really doing us really great. You know, I press review, document Vanille. Okay, I just was like, I'm not really too worried. Vanille OS, we're gonna actually hit a sign. No, we're gonna hit, we're gonna increase the budget up a little bit. Because I want to make sure that we are getting those people still there and more prominent. And as you can see, we are $47,313.510. 3D Vanille is overdue. Promote it. I'm gonna release it. We'll say $25,000. Marketing team. I think let's go with 50,000. Yeah, 5,000 is 50,000. Haha. Yeah, that's 50,000 there. Now my release is for 3D Vanille. We're gonna port that to Vanille OS. I haven't had any burglaries in a while, that I know of anyway. Because we had support 1, it was supported on an old operating system. I probably should have done a little bit of audio into it, but development. Not anybody else that can level up? Doesn't look like it. Document Vanille, it's only on our operating system. But I think that'll be okay. I'll move that down so you guys can actually hear me a little bit better. You know, this does not have official release yet. There isn't a lot into 3D Vanille, but, you know, our 2D, let's send our final review out, Subsidiary, because they don't, I know, they don't have the capacity, but I think allowing them to review it. Let's reiterate on it, because we want to make sure that 2D editor and our 3D editor Alright. And I... So what we're going to do is we're going to create an RTS team now. So what we need to do is let's go to original IP. We're going to go to a game, RTS, original IP, Kingdom World Camp. No, we're going to call it Kingdom World's Camp. We'll call it Kingdoms World Camp. Okay, now this is going to be a reboot. It's going to be called Kingdom World's Camp. And it's going to have branch, dialogue trees, physics, open world. It's going to have mod support, have adaptive music, recorded dialogue, post-processing, advanced HUD, and it's going to start getting into 3D graphics, multiplayer. It's going to have shadows, facial animations, maybe it could be like a customizable, like, that, and then we'll offer 60 for it. Now it's going to require 8, 11, and 4. So, let's hire. No, let's manage employee, manage teams. We're going to comms lock RTS. Yes, now we need to hire somebody. Hire HR. Again, looking. Let's go with RTS team. We want the highest preferable skills possible because we want to make sure. I want to look again just because I want good high skills. And you don't know, you have a little bit of design work. I still want to look again because I want to make sure that you have you're the one that I'm going to hire because having a system, having a little bit of some of that, I think you're hired good. Now if you were, oh, okay. Hold on. If we go to manage teams, employees, Tim Harvey, leadership. You are good. Change your role to leader, and we'll set you to secondary on everything. Place those furniture. Okay, so now Steve Harvey does not have a place of his own. So we're going to need to create. Yeah, remember, we do have, I do want to make this just solely a floor. There is not going to be any, anything. It's just going to have the hallways just going to be down in this area. And we're going to have it split in half. So let's go over here. We're going to we'll go there. And then what we'll do is we'll have And then what I think what we'll do is we'll put one leader, team leader down in. Put one team leader down here, and then we'll put the other team leader down over here. And then that, I think what we'll do is we'll put in a bathroom there. Just as a, actually no, let's merge these two together. No, I meant to merge them. Thank you. That'll be kind of like a bathroom, you know? And now let's see, okay, so if we measure from this distance here, it's about 19. So if we can say about roughly 19, and we can say 9, I think. Wait, because 9 and 9 that's going to be 18. So if we do 1 by 9, so what we want to do is, we know that right here, so we'll go 9, so we'll go by 9 here. This is going to be our 1 game team. So we'll merge those 2 rooms together. And then those 2 together. And there's not going to be a hallway in this one this time. We'll have them come in out on the sides here. So what we'll do is we'll put in open casings there. And then we'll have our... Okay, so that means we come down here. I want to take this one here. I want to select everything. Oops, I want to select everything in here. We're going to duplicate. We're going to go up a floor. Up a floor. Now, what we can do is this one. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this one. Because we're allowing a little bit of some spacing to get to the boss. Now, to get to the boss, I guess. Now, there's no way that we can get upstairs right now. And so I kind of want to, let's do this. Let's go. Let's do something like that, because that way now we can get upstairs. It's going to be tight there, but I think we can manage. We could even, you know what? Since we do have, let's do this. We're gonna go through that. We're gonna clear. We're gonna go up that way like that. And then we'll move, and I believe we can probably get away. We can't get away with that there. Dang. Okay. We can probably get away with putting something like that there, so that it doesn't look so bad. Because that's going to probably be the end of our top of our floor anyway. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to select the furniture in there. We're going to duplicate it, and we're going to bring you guys over here. We were going to shift you down to there, and then I'm going to duplicate you again. Take all of that. We'll move it down by 1, I guess. Now, we can't really necessarily go back. Now, we are going to need some wall lights, so let's go over here. What I'm going to do is we're going to actually, down here, we're going to actually add in a vending machine down here. So that then they have somewhere that they can go. They don't have to go all the way down the stairs to get something to eat. And maybe we'll throw in a couple of benches there. This is not, by any means, this is not a then we'll put in that there. Then we'll come over down here. We'll put now let's find our wall. Actually no, we'll put that down there. We have the thing. So that gives us some lighting. We still need more lights because frankly function. It's just going to be a lot easier if we put in lights at the edge sides there. Duplicate you. No, I said duplicate. Thank you. And then we'll duplicate and put you there as well. Duplicate and put you there. So now it has a little bit more lighting. This one down here. Delete you. Just to make things more uniformal, let's move you there. I'm going to take, and we're going to shift just the furniture, and we're just going to move you over by 1. And then we'll duplicate. And then we can move you, and then we'll just do duplicate. Alright, so there's and then we'll move and we'll rotate. We'll rotate you to there. I'm definitely gonna put that there. Oh, these guys don't have as much as space. What I'm actually thinking what we'll do then is I'm gonna actually change the auto way that we look at things. We're gonna put these down here because they do give us more lighting. And I think you could probably get away with one down there in the corner. Now, it's going to be mostly during the day, so I think what we can, what I don't have here is our bathroom walls, so our little pillars here that we've made for bathrooms. Because that way then they can now go to the bathroom. And we could even get away with one hall down that way, but I don't really like that. So these guys will definitely have a larger room than that team, but whatever. But they do got a little bit of extra space over there. Let's duplicate you and let's put you over there. There, let's go downstairs. We're going to take and we're going to copy. Select the furniture and duplicate it. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to shift everything. Everything in there because there's no way that they can get in. No. And I think that's the only thing that's in there anyway. Let's go select furniture. I did make a mistake there. I hate that when I do that sometimes. I did it again. Again. Now let's get in our doors here because we're going to need to get in here somehow. So now they have at least, now I also did say that I was going to put a bathroom over here. So let's do that. Let's duplicate, let's do that. Only need to duplicate one final time here. We shouldn't duplicate, but hey, we're doing. There we go. Much better. Now I think these guys that are here, up in the front. I think they deserve a little larger cubicle area. Same with these guys. Because they get more room. They get a little bit of extra leg room. But that's just part of the building, I guess. Now, what year are we in? Because, okay, because we've got 5 more years. These before we do get any thing. Let's down here. Let's go, and we're going to sign. We're going to duplicate. We're going to go up here. Now we could specifically give our leader a leader here our own special bathroom. But I don't think so. So, we're gonna do. Let's go find our windows. We need windows. Yeah. And then let's go with a couple windows there, couple windows there, just to kind of allow a little bit of some extra lighting for those. Well, that's stupid. Unless it's this thing here, which it is. No, we'll delete you there. We got more light. Let's go back to our lighting. I want to make sure that we have our lighting set up perfectly because I don't want to. There we go. Okay, so we have enough lighting in there. I do want to actually. I want to put that large light in there. Because I don't think it needs a lot of lighting. And then we'll change it, we'll make it alter it a little bit, make it look different. And I think what we'll do is we'll go delete you there. Yep. And then what I think what we'll do is we'll stagger this one up a little bit. So that it looks a little bit different. There we go. And that way, then we have those. That way, it looks a little bit different. Okay. Put you there. Okay, now we don't have any access into the rooms. Or what is it? Not enough ventilation. Oops. No, that's the door. We need the window. There's not enough ventilation for summer days. Add ventilation for interior window leaks. Okay, since we are expanding a little bit, let's duplicate that there. I'm gonna move you over there. We'll add in an additional thing now. I'm hopeful now that we do have that. I want to check one last thing. Environment. Okay, so the environment doesn't come out very much. Temperature wise is great. So I think we should be alright. Should be alright. Now, this side over here, how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, so 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 4, which is going to be 6, 12, 18, 20, which is 24 people. We might move this over, since it does hold 24. We might do this as move our 2D editors and our 3D editors up here. Our 2D editor up here, and because I think this one, hold on. If we look at it, hold on. I'm gonna end it here. That's our 3D editor. I think we could probably maybe get away with I think we could keep them both there. There, but I think this one here, we're gonna I want to delete that one there because I don't think I want these on the outer sides. I only want them in the front area. So this one here, I think we're gonna limit this one to we'll take this one has well, so 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4. 4 by 4, which is 16. 17, 18. No, wait, so 16. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21, 22. This one has 24. So this one's only 2 less. I think what we'll do is we'll change this one to RTS. And we'll do this one. We'll do an FPS as well, but I want to let's go to develop software. Oh, well, hold on. We did say I did hindsight game RTS and we're just gonna call it Kingdom Worlds Comp. Now it's we want to make sure that it has everything that it was truly named for. Do it COMP comp, and We'll put everything that it had, but we're gonna add in mod support because, you know, like, we want to get it improved. We're gonna increase it to 3D graphics. We could say no to 3D graphics and just give it mod support and giving it an advanced HUD and multiplayer. And I think we could do it that way. So development, we're gonna take that to RTS. No. 2D. Just the RTS itself. Kingdom Worlds Comp. Now nobody's perfect within it. Now if I just did 3D graphics, it would take us about 3. We're gonna do Kingdom Worlds Comp. We're just gonna do it as a reboot. We're gonna do it just as a 2D RTS, and then we'll bring it into a modern in later. So we could do an existing one if there is one. We got the Pollock. It does not have the latest tech. How about Polyview? We can do Polyview. And it's still, even if we do Polyview, how about Pollock SDK? That's still going to take us approximately 2 years, even with speed boosting. I want to put it as fast as we can. I'm going to go back a couple years on the multiplayer, though. No, we'll go full blast on it. We'll just call it RTS. We'll just call it the RTS engine. We'll just call it RTS. We'll just call it the RTS. Now we're gonna actually charge 15 for it. For the RTS. Because we want to get a little bit more money out of it. Since we are getting it a little bit more tech level and stuff. So let's go, and we need 8, 11, and 4. So if we go in, we go to manage employees. We got educate you in system, I guess. I don't care. We'll just educate you in something. Not manage staff. Not employees. Manage teams. RTS. What we want to do is is 8, 11, and 4, which 8, 9, 10, 11, 8. So it's going to be 19, 20, 21, 22. That's going to be 23. We're gonna do what it recommends us to do. But instead of so we'll go with 11. We'll go with 8, and you know what? If we're going to go with 8, we're gonna go put 9 there, because it's gonna be 20, and then 4 recommended artists, because I think that we can do that, and then we can say, you know, we'll put these guys, we'll put in high salary, preferred age 20, education level, handle wages and complaints, We'll have 18 at one point, can be on education. We'll put 50,000 into its look, and we should be okay. And then we're gonna say develop. Notice complement in level 1 system design. I know that, but that's alright, because we will get people hired into that work. Yes, I know that. We have the guy in there working that now. Now let's work on a FPS team as well. So let's manage teams. We're going to and I do want to do an FPS because I want to be, I will call it Raylo. Raylo, I guess, is what we'll call it. Let's go to hire an employee. We're going to need to hire HR. Again, looking. FPS team. We want to look at the highest capable person. Because we want to have, we're going to set this up as an as a project kind of thing in the future. So let's go, let's develop software. I'm going to call this one Cabs Law. No, we need to actually, let's go with the game. Let's go with an FPS. Dialogue trees, branching story. That we're going to definitely do 3D graphics. We're not going to put mod support on this one. Open world, adaptive music, recording dialogue. Shadows, facial animations. We're not going to go into VR yet. Cutscenes, procedural generation. Take that out. Wacky physics. Not really. And we'll do that. Now it's going to cost us about that much. So we'll drop it down to 70 because that way, and then we'll go in, we'll put in Raylo. We'll put in Raylo, but it will be all caps. So that's going to be our FPS. Now, this needs to be on the FPS team. I did not take it off the RTS. So there we go. I hope you guys, once we get this started into development, oops, we'll do advance here. We're going to set up, see if we can do an existing one. That one has, we'll do that. Now it's going to take us about 4 years. But why? If we, it's going to take us about 5 years to make it. This is going to take us about, if we do it this way, take us about 4. I want to be able to, so if you go back down, it's going to take us that 4. I want to make sure that anything that doesn't get us to take us to 5. We could go back a year, and say okay, and it would still, I would rather have it take us 5 years to get this done. Oh, it's going to take us 6 years now? 7 years with everything? With everything that I want on it? Jeez, let's go with 2005. Let's put everything at 2005 type of style of graphics. We will keep the multiplayer. Keep it at that. I guess it's gonna take us approximately 7 years. If we take out maybe we can. Maybe what we do is we don't do an open world, and we say we still do multiplayer. Maybe we don't do player voice. Give the player a voice, and then make their character say something slightly different in game. We'll take out customizable characters. Customizable character, we won't do that. We want to keep it more. If we do multiplayer, we could take out 3D, and it's only going to take us that long. So it's only going to take us 6 years with what we've got. If we don't add mod support, we don't. So yeah, I think that we could get away with this. And it's going to take us, if we do that, that's going to, basically, we get one started. It's going to take us 6 years to get Raylo done. But we can, probably by that time, we'll have another operating system to go on. So, we'll click develop. It needs 7. So, what I'm going to do is we have, so 5. So, wait, so 9. So, if we can take, so 7, 8, 9, just 2. 9 is 18. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Well, wait. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm going to put in, so we have 21 in there. We need, so if we do that, yes. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to need to manage teams, the RTS, employees, your lead, Chief Harvey, your leader. There, you're fine. Change roles, your leader, secondary, everything else. Well, whoops. Secondary, everything else. HR management, we want to go with 50,000 here. We will say education level 3. I would like to prefer 25-year-olds. Now, remember, it said, now we could go 10. It's 9. And I think what we'll do is we'll put 9 there as well. And then we'll put artist 5. Because that's basically, 9 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And I think what we'll do is we'll put in an additional programmer. And then we'll say we want high salary. Okay. Now, we want to limit this room here. This room is going to be limited to the FPS team. This one's going to be limited to the... That one's already limited to RTS. I just want to get these limited before I forget about it. That one needs to be RTS. This one can be... This one can be FPS. So now we got that set up. Now, we know that this team, the RTS needs more spacing, needs more space. So what I'm thinking is, So I'd like to get them at least another along this wall here. Because I think the FPS, I think having, or what I'm thinking is what we do here. Let's do this. Since I know that we can get more in, let's go here to the bookcase. And then what we'll do is we'll merge those two together. Together. Hold on. If we pause, how many? Hold on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I wanna, let's give 2 more. Give 2 more to the Let's give 2 more to the FPS team. And then what we'll do is let's duplicate here. I know I'm going a little bit too far. Whoop. Let's duplicate. Okay, we'll delete those there, and then we'll just basically... Actually, what we'll do is we'll just copy... And then what we'll do is we'll say furniture. Duplicate. Rotate that there, and then... Now, nobody can get in, so delete that there. And I also have to delete you there because there's frankly... So I don't know how people will it's gonna be really tight in here. But I think we can deal with it. Let's duplicate. We're gonna go boom, boom, boom. And then duplicate you there. Okay, so now I think that's allowing us 3 more in the FPS. This actually needs to be limited. It's back to the RTS team. Okay, that means what we'll do is we'll manage a FPS team for management. That means we can get 1 more in each slot. So we'll put in 11. No, we'll put in 10. Put in 6, and we'll put in 11 there. And then the RTS, we're gonna HR management. We'll add in. We're gonna put in 2 there. No, 4. We're gonna put 6, and then we're gonna put 10 here. Just so that we have a little bit more in terms of what they need to do. Let's give these guys 5, and then let's change vacation, January, February, October, November, so that we have at least somebody working every which way. So if you guys did enjoy, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys really want to stay up to date with all things Gamingmadirocks. Also check out these 2 videos, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. And if you guys are interested and you want to follow me on Twitch, you can do that because I live stream every Monday through Friday. From 9 till midnight. Normally I am live. Normally I'm running behind on my live stream for tonight. So if you guys are watching this in the playback, it will be in the afternoon. Don't worry about that. But I am running behind. So we'll see you guys later, and bye bye.